Hi there, welcome to episode 1 of Beat the Status Quo, a series by Choose To Thinq. Goals. We've all set them, we've aced some of them, failed at others, and grappled with them. In this episode, we'll tell you 5 lesser known but important ideas that will increase the chances that you succeed at important goals. At Choose To Thinq, we uplevel teams and individuals. Now that means we help them successfully bring change to their world, grow to new levels, and innovate. Along the way, we've amassed a treasure chest of ideas, wisdom, and frameworks. In this new series, we'll share some of these with you. Back to goals. We often think of goals when something changes. A new year, a new role perhaps, or a feeling of wanting to stretch yourself. Important goals have incredible transformational power, which is why we need to find ways to improve our chances of success with such goals. Here are 5 ideas that have worked for us. Let's quickly recap what a goal is. A goal usually has an end state in mind. There's a clear reason for choosing it. Good goals are challenging and they have a time factor such as a deadline associated with them. And now for the 5 ideas. Our first idea asks you to consider if your goal evokes a strong emotion. Is there strong anticipation? Does it scare you a little in a positive way? If it merely leaves you cold, then you really need to ask why this is so. Do you see no point or purpose to this goal? The stronger the positive emotion, the more momentum you'll have behind the goal to take you past the inevitable difficult times. So first, find the emotion. We heard about our next idea from a book called Switch. The book asks you to make a destination postcard for your goal, like what you see on screen. In this particular postcard, a person whose goal it is to run a 10k race imagines what it is like to achieve it and sends herself a postcard from the future. To make a destination postcard, take a small sized paper or card and write a couple of lines about where you are in the future when you reach the goal and what it feels like. Remember, it's all about emotions. A destination postcard describes something in the near future, not something very far off. It describes the outcome very concretely so that you can refer to it, remind yourselves where you're headed, and let it inspire you. And remember, just a couple of lines. The reason a destination postcard helps is it serves as a good reminder of where you're going. It's concrete and visual. You should put it on your desk so that you can see it every day. It will help you remind yourself why the goal is important to you, and it will also tell you by when you promised to complete this goal. We are loud and clear about idea number 3. Spread the word, we say. The mistake that we often make is to keep important goals to ourselves. It's probably because we think if we fail, it's best to keep it under wraps. On the contrary, the opposite happens if you tell the world. You build positive peer pressure on yourself. The promises you make to your friends help you stay on track. And before you know it, people will offer you all the help you need to succeed. So go out, get support. Number 4 is one of those practical things you often never consider. Many of our goals are important but rarely urgent. If you miss a day's practice or can't make time for your self driven course, it may not immediately bite you. And there are always a million urgent things to do, right? Before you know it, your goal is slipping away. The remedy? Make time for it in advance. Open up your favorite calendar tool and block time off for working on your goal. Use reminders and time blocks and zealously protect them. Try it. It works. Working on your goal along with you is a master procrastinator, your brain. Your brain would rather be elsewhere than slogging on difficult goals. But here's a hack: your brain loves rewards. So when you take a step towards your goal, however small, reward yourself. It doesn't have to be lavish. A little piece of chocolate, a mental pat on the back, or a loud cheer for yourself will all keep your brain coming back for more. So go on, light some fireworks. Great. So those were our 5 up-leveling ideas for goal setters. Let's quickly recap them. The first, find the emotion, preferably a strong positive one. If you don't have it, go look for it. Second, make a destination postcard. Put it up somewhere you can see it. It will inspire you and show you where you want to go. Third, spread the word, enlist the support of the world. Fourth, schedule it, don't leave it to chance. Fifth, reward yourself every little bit of the way. That brings us to the end of this episode. We've got more episodes and topics of interest to uplevelers coming up in the days and weeks ahead. Join the Beat the Status Quo mailing list for early access to upcoming episodes and bonus recommendations. We'll provide a link in the post below. You can also write in to us at contact@choosetothinq.com to tell us what you thought of it and to recommend future topics. Visit us at choosetothinq.com. We're also active on social media and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Till next time, goodbye.